I'm Neal Petersen. I am an extreme adventurer. I raced a yacht 27,000 miles solo around the world. I designed and built that boat. And I did this because I had a dream, a childhood dream, to go to the furthest corners of this planet, to have the greatest adventure, and to prove that there are no barriers, there are only solutions, that anything is possible. Today, I'm a keynote speaker, and I try to help corporations, associations, and governments to be their best self. I've worked with Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 500 companies. Some of my stages have been as many as 72,000 people. This is about helping organizations to look at what are they facing, what is the world going to change and bring to them, how are they going to motivate their employees to be more productive, to be able to make a difference in this world.
I get hit by a Russian freighter. Here I am with a huge hole in my boat. US Coast Guard says abandon the boat. I could not abandon the boat. I had no insurance. Everything I owned was on this boat. And so instead, I got this pump. And I chose to fit this pump into the front of my boat, and every hour I would go to the front of my boat and I started to pump.
As we are dealing with the challenges of ESG, we really have to look and say, where will we be tomorrow? Where are we today? What have we accomplished? But where are we going to go to tomorrow?
None of these four questions matter if we do not have a planet. What is my impact? What are all our collective impacts on this planet? So I want to reorganize how we look at the importance of these 5 questions. And we have to come back in that reordering and say, our planet is our home. There is no other home. And I look at our planet as I look at a yacht.
My keynotes are about helping an organization to become their best self, to navigate into that future of what the markets shall demand. Following my keynote, we have created a team building challenge. This is exciting, this is fun, where we get the audience to take the elements of my story, design a boat, and build that boat.
We are gathered here in Miami and it's race day, and we are getting ready to launch the boat. Jorgos, thank you for inviting me to Lufthansa Technique. Tell me about what we're doing and why you chose us.
It's great to have you in our team today in our sales conference. In our sales conference about ambition, things that we would like to achieve, but they're not easy to be achieved. And that's why I want to have you in our team to give us your ideas what we have achieved. It's really amazing what you've done.
When you built your boat and you tried to go out on the market, buy one, it was very expensive, you were hitting all these barriers, and then you decided to build one yourself. And it was a pretty amazing story, and it built a parallel between something we're trying to do. We're trying to get into a new market, and what we're finding is that this new market, there's a lot of barriers. The experienced people are very expensive. Trying to buy a company that already is in the market is very expensive.
Again, related to your story, when you were building that first boat, you didn't have all the materials, or you were very limited in budget, and that was exactly the case, right? I mean, each team had a different set of materials given, and sometimes they were lacking them, but it was that collaboration, one, and two, that with creativity, you can make the most of what you got on your hands, and that's definitely again the lesson that we take out of that for our business.
This is about bringing people together, to work together, to challenge themselves, to have a vision, and to say, what is possible? How can they collaborate in the everyday workforce? How can they build strong communication skills? How do they become very innovative in their thinking? Because today's world is about solving problems.
Competition is always going to be there. We're in sales, right? But we weren't competing against each other. We were helping each other. So it wasn't about winning the race. It was about how we get to the race.
Your team.
Number 7.
Okay, orange, you 2 boats left.
Number 7.
Okay.
I've been to many conferences before, and this has been one of my favorite conferences because of the storytelling, because of your story, because of the hope and everything that you guys gave us. It feels like if you guys are where you're at right now, anybody could do it. And coming from humble beginnings and being able to give back to us and helping us, this is really one of my favorite events ever.
Every organization has to have a strong, tight, communicative team who is leading the way to tomorrow. We are able to turn this team building concept, this team building project, also into a leadership workshop, because we have to generate the next generation of leaders to look at the world and solve these big problems that we are going to be facing, whether it is the aspect of climate change, whether it is the aspect of political discord, whether it is the aspect of economic challenges. We always have to innovate. We always have to come up with another better way to bring products to market, to lift up people, to make a difference in the world. Join me in making a difference each and every day. Join me by bringing me to your organization so that we can help you solve the big challenges of tomorrow.